Hello everyone, welcome to Barça News. It is January 28th, 2025, and El Pocho Roman has received an offer to return to Argentina. Also, Alexbay is set to make a move to Como in the Serie A. And finally, Barcelona are planning Iñigo Martínez's contract renewal. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and we will begin with the news that El Pocho Roman has received interest to return to his home country of Argentina. Now you might recall El Pocho Roman, he's a 20-year-old right winger who Barcelona signed for 1.2 million euros from Ferrocarril Oeste with the promise that he was the next best thing out of Argentina. He arrived at Barça Athletic, but unfortunately, he did not completely reach his potential or reach the expectations that Barcelona had of him. So as such, this past summer, Barcelona sent him on loan to Cartagena so he can continue, getting more minutes, growing and developing. And well, now El Pocho Roman has received interest from Independiente de Avellaneda. Yes, that's how it's called. But Independiente Avellaneda, which is a club in Argentina who right now are in dire need of a winger after their current winger, Santiago Montiel, got injured. So they are looking for an emergency winger, and they're interested in signing El Pocho Roman. Now, El Pocho Roman has a contract with Barcelona until 2026, and with the winter transfer market closing in a few days, it's definitely going to be a difficult operation because the Argentine club is going to have to, make an offer that's both satisfying to Barcelona as the club that holds the contract of the player, and to Cartagena, who, are not just going to be like, okay, you loaned me this player, and now I got to lose him in the middle of the season. And then, of course, you have to convince the player because, after all, Pocho Roman just made a move from Argentina to Europe. It's going to be a little bit difficult to convince him to go back. Now, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but just know that Pocho Roman does have currently an offer to return to his home country of Argentina. All right, now speaking of, Barça Athletic players, let's talk about Alexbay because the 20-year-old left back is set to make a move to Como in the Serie A during this winter transfer market. Now, as you know, Alexbay made a move to Celtic during this past summer. He went there on loan to the Scottish League, where he has been doing really well. He has appeared 19 times in the first division of Scottish football, where he has made 5 assists. However, right now Celtic are looking to re-sign Kieran Tierney, and with that, Alexbay could see his minutes getting diminished, and as such, he will be making a move to Como, to Serie A, to reunite with a former Barcelona player, says Fábricas, who's the current coach of Como. Now, it's reported that the deal is done. Barcelona had already given the green light to Como to try to sign Alexbay on loan for the remainder of the season. The only thing remaining was the player approving a move. The player has already approved it, so the agreement is done. And in fact, it's reported that Como have already scheduled the medicals, so Alexbay can go through them and then join the Serie A for the remainder of the season. Which I have to say, Alexbay is really working his way up. He was at Barça Athletic in 3rd division. Then he went on loan, I think it was Levante or Leganés. No, it was Levante, if I'm not mistaken, in 2nd division. Then he went to 1st division of Scottish football. Now he's going to 1st division of the Serie A. So definitely going the right way. Now, of course, Barcelona are hoping to try out Alexbay in the summer during the preseason to see if he can be the replacement or not replacement, but someone that can rotate with Alejandro Valde. But now with the contract renewal of Gerard Martin, we're going to have to see where does Alexbay fit in the whole equation. All right, and now speaking of defenders, on to the next bit of news, because we do have to talk about the contract renewal of Iñigo Martínez. But before we do that, I would like to remind you to please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to Goal Kids, Kit Bag, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to bet us. All links are down below in the description. click on it. You'll be supporting this channel, but you would also be helping yourself because you do get access to some pretty cool deals and offers. All right, let's get back to the news because we do have to talk about Iñigo Martínez, whose contract expires at the end of the season in summer of 2025. Of course, Iñigo does have a clause in his contract where if he plays at least 45 minutes of 60% of all the matches, then his contract gets renewed for an extra season until 2026 automatically. However, Barcelona are looking to officially extend the contract of the player, so they don't even want to wait for him to achieve this clause, 60% of all matches. They just want to renew it automatically to 2026 because the club, of course, are incredibly happy with Iñigo Martínez's performance on and off the field, because not only is Iñigo an incredible defender, and him and Pau Cubarsí have become the best defender couple in Barcelona in the most recent years, but we've all seen him how he's also a captain without a bracelet, the way he commands the field, how he commands the back line, and then we've all heard about, how he behaves off the field, where he's constantly trying to help the youngsters, always being the leader in the locker room, being the leader during training. So the club are absolutely delighted with Iñigo Martínez. They didn't even want to wait for him to play 60% of the matches to automatically extend his contract. They just want to do it officially and extend it until 2026. Now, speaking of contract extensions, we do have to talk, of course, about Gavi and Pedri, because as I reported, I think it was last week, Barcelona have reached agreements with both Barcelona midfielders to extend their contracts. Of course, both Gavi and Pedri's contracts expire the summer of 2026, and being that they are two incredibly important players, Barcelona wanted, of course, to renew both because they consider both players as the cornerstones of Hansi Flick's and Barcelona's projects. And while the new news is that both players will be signing their contracts during this week. Now, both Gavi and Pedri will extend their contracts until 2030. They're both going to have 1 billion euro release clauses because, unlike Araujo, they're 100% sure that they want to stay in Barcelona. And it's expected that Gavi will sign his contract, they're saying, around Thursday, and Pedri will sign his contract around Friday. So that's two more contracts that will become official to add to the list, such as Ronald Araujo and Gerard Martin. And after them, it will be Iñigo Martínez. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video before this one, so make sure to check it out. I'm going to be uploading another one after this one because there's so much news. So 3 videos tonight. So make sure to check all of them out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Visca Barça.